I thought I eliminated the problem. To see how dirty it is, it just looks so nice with the greenery. They know what time it is. I'm more upset at the owners of these cats. They love to school. Look how clean it is. How was that $500 goldfish you ate? It's super frustrating.
Hana Hui A Maui.
Aloha, my ohana. It is your boy back with another aquatic adventure. Now, if you're new to the channel, we talk about everything in the aquarium hobby. Before we jump into this video, I gotta give a huge aloha shout out to my boy, Dre Herrera. He did it again, donating twice. I had to give him a huge aloha shout out. Thanks, brother Dre. You're putting us that much closer to getting that Tancho show up. I really appreciate all the love. My ohana, thank you guys so much. Now I got some good news, bad news in this video. Basically, when you're in the aquarium hobby, you're already gonna have your ups and your downs. This is sort of like, I don't know, more down, more frustration, I should say. So let me flip the camera around. Let's go into the far back corner of the backyard where I have my mini DIY pond. Let's talk a little bit about that DIY pond. Let's go. Woo-wee, my ohana. Here is the mini DIY pond with the DIY Baki shower. I absolutely love it. A lot of people are asking me about this DIY Baki shower. How's it holding out? Is that thing really working? Yes, it is. This is all DIY. PVC pipe, we drilled holes, the water falls down. This is the shower part of the Baki shower. And then big shout out to Mountain Tree. Everything inside all of these 3 compartments is by Mountain Tree. Even this top layer, and this thing is doing an awesome job. This right here is the Mountain Tree filter pad, as you can see. Look at this, you can see how dirty it is. We're gonna swap this out. I just wanted to show you guys, but everything in here, like I said, is from Mountain Tree. We actually have the spiral filter mats, and then these things are just loaded with lotus root bacteria house, which is storing all of our beneficial bacteria. All 3 tiers are loaded, starting here with this filter pad, and then below it you can see the filter mat right there, spiral filter mat by Mountain Tree. And you can see how clean it is because this is eliminating a lot of the fine particles. I love this pad, but what I'm going to do is put a new one in. So I'm gonna do it all with one hand, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and just slide this bad boy out. We'll leave the plants in there too as well, but just basically wanting to show you guys how easy it is. I just throw this down over here, and then we have our fresh one right here. And then we're gonna just lay it back in there. As you can see, the spiral filter mat, see it? Look how clean it is, right? So we know this pad is doing its job by polishing the water. So we're gonna just take the clean one and just stick it right up underneath the PVC pipe and make it nice and neat. Just like that, we have the fresh filter pad in there, and it's going to be cleaning this water, making it nice and crystal clear. As you can see, this DIY Baki shower has got to be one of my favorite DIY builds. Now, if you guys want to see the build, I'll leave a card right up above, right there in the right-hand corner. Click that card and check out the Baki shower build. Super easy, super cheap, very effective, and you can customize it and make it your own. Look at that. Filthy, huh? But you can see it's doing its job. Look at that. Filtering all the fine particles, even large particles too, though. Gosh, I love it. I love when it's dirty, because when I know it's dirty, it's doing its job. So we're gonna go ahead, wash this out with a hose. Now, the cool thing about the Mountain Tree filter pad, my ohana, is you can reuse this. It's not just a one and done product. You can rinse it out with your hose like so and make it nice and clean and then reuse it. And that's what we do with the DIY Baki shower for the mini DIY pond. We just shoot it down. As you can see how easy it is to clean. And then we have a nice clean filter pad that's ready for the next use. Just so you know, okay? This is a great product that filters the water, but also creates a home for beneficial bacteria to colonize on top of polishing the water with all that micro and macro particles that float around in the water. There it is. Big shout out to Mountain Tree. Guys, if you want to check out Mountain Tree products, I'll have a card up above. I devoted and created an entire playlist called Mountain Tree. Learn about Mountain Tree. Get some Mountain Tree. All of their links will be down in the description below. Love the way I decorated this with the artificial plants. It just looks so nice with the greenery, the colors, the pinks, the reds, the greens. It just makes this DIY Baki shower look that much cooler. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, Mountain Tree, you're the best. Now, check this out. You know, inside this mini pond, we have some beautiful imported Japanese goldfish called Tamasaba goldfish. As you can see them there, they're a little spooked. I have 6. You know your boy had 7, right? Remember we had the 7 dwarves? And yeah, 1 missing. And I'm like, wait a minute, how is 1 missing? Remember how I had that problem with the feral cats in the neighborhood? I thought I eliminated that problem. I managed to catch 4 feral cats. When I say feral, they have no collars, they have no addresses, they're just roaming the neighborhood. And I thought my problems were over. But lo and behold, this is the guilty guy. This guy's a mean one too. He's a straight hood cat right here. This guy is mean, hissing, trying to scratch me. I'm like, dude, calm down, man. Hey, by the way, how was that $500 goldfish you ate? Yeah, and it's not your fault, it's your owner's fault. Look at, no collar. I can't return this guy to an owner, but I am gonna take him to the Humane Society where I take the others. So this is honestly cat number 5, guys. Yeah, you're number 5. You're the number 5 winner. This could be a controversial video about this subject, but you know, what do you do? And it's not that I don't like cats. I love cats. Matter of fact, I used to have a couple cats when I grew up. It's just I'm more upset at the owners of these cats who let them roam the neighborhood. It's super frustrating as a koi pond goldfish enthusiast. I can't even enjoy my own fish outside without covering them up from these predators. And yeah, you know what? Wait, hold on, let me sit down. I had to sit down because I get so fired up. I've said this before in previous videos, and I'm serious when I say this. I have a real bad problem with feral cats here in my neighborhood. And people don't realize this, but your cats that's supposed to be domestic are predators. They're really bad predators. I mean, they can catch birds, they can catch mice, rats, obviously, and fish too. People don't realize that they have fish hooks at the end of their paws, and they can catch fish pretty easy, believe it or not. And don't believe that old saying that cats are afraid of water, because they really aren't. When you're hungry, you're hungry. And I have a bunch of hood cats here in my neighborhood. People that don't really care, they let them run loose. I don't mind you having a cat, keep it indoors, man. Don't have it outside, because you have people like me who have $500 goldfish in their little mini pond, and it's a nice little snack for your cat. So I get extremely frustrated with the owners of these cats. This is the 5th cat that I caught. Yeah, your boy caught 5 cats. Now I'm gonna show you guys some footage of cats catching fish with their fish hook claws. Check it out. Yeah, pretty wild, right? They make it look so easy as they just go up to the water's edge and they wait patiently, and then wattage, they just grab that fish with their little fish hook paws and they bring it in for a nice fresh meal. And I've shared this footage numerous times in some of my videos, and yeah, it's super frustrating. They have gotten fish in my big pond, Tiki Falls, and then of course they just go ham on my mini DIY pond because it's so accessible to them, right? I thought I eliminated the problem by catching 4 cats already, thinking those were the guilty ones, but you know what? There's more cats in the hood here. I think I'm gonna start a movie called Cats in the Hood instead of Boys in the Hood. But I mean, hey, what are you gonna do? So as you can see, we have our predator trap set again, which is super frustrating. I thought I was over that. And then we got my babies here that are spooked, but they're doing okay. Super vibrant. Look at the colors. Let me go ahead and unplug this so we can get a better look at my babies. Gosh, I'm so frustrated, guys. Here they are, my 6 beautiful, lovely Tamasaba goldfish. They love to school, super friendly fish. They're actually super compatible with koi fish too. So if you have a koi pond, these guys are awesome. As you can see, they love their food too. So they're not that spooked of daddy. When daddy gives them food, they know what time it is. But definitely they're watching their back. So these guys are so tame that there's like pros and cons with having tame fish. Well, obviously the con is they trust you, right? Or they trust anybody by the pond, so they come up to the surface to meet and greet them, not knowing if it's a friend or a foe. And then of course, obviously the, cool part is they eat out of your hand, they come up, they let you pet them. So there's a lot of pros and cons when it comes to having fish that are super friendly, but you can just see how, gosh, they're just so pretty. So now we have to get 2 goldfish. I have to get 1 to replace that sixth one, so we have 7 because these guys were the 7 dwarves. Now we only have 6, right? And then I needed to get Snow White, which they have a solid white Tamasaba goldfish. That's gonna be the goal. So we need to get another Tamasaba goldfish and then a solid white Tamasaba goldfish for Snow White. So we have Snow White and the 7 dwarves here in the mini DIY pond. As you can see, it's shut down, no water agitation, just some beautiful Tamasaba goldfish from the motherland of Japan. Now, if you want to get your hands on some of these goldfish, which are super rare, you're not going to find them in your local fish store, you can get them at Koi Enterprise. And guess what? Koi Enterprise ships anywhere in the US. You can order them straight from the app. You can order them straight from the site. He makes it so easy to order these Tamasaba goldfish and have them shipped out to you guys. They get as big as a softball, just so you know. So they don't like put on size lengthwise, they put on size like circumference. So like I said, grab a softball, hold it in your hand, and then you'll know how big a Tamasaba goldfish will get. But they have various colors. They're so pretty. Beautiful Tamasaba goldfish. Well, my ohana, thank you guys for letting me vent to you about my feral cat problem. I'll keep you guys posted and updated. I was hoping I can put that predator trap away, but I gotta keep setting the trap and catch these hood cats that I have here in my neighborhood. Also, big shout out to Mountain Tree. My ohana, go check out the Mountain Tree products. All their links will be down in the description of this video. Big shout out to Mountain Tree. Thank you, Mountain Tree, for sponsoring the channel and being such a great company to work with. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys in that next video. Take care, much love, and aloha.
Hana Hui A Maui.